The B button lets me attack. The X button lets me spin dash and perform other actions. The dark mission target counter is in the upper left, and the hero mission is in the upper right. I can zero in and attack enemies by pressing the A button in the middle of a jump. With good and evil deeds, my blue and red gauges fill up, giving me ultimate powers. I'm sensing an intense aura of evil coming from that glowing red orb. I can swap the weapon I'm carrying for another by pressing the X button. I can see what's around me by moving the C stick. If either the blue or red gauge is filled up, press the Y button to use one of my... The power of justice grants me chaos control, the ability of instant teleportation. The power of evil gives me the ultimate destructive power of Chaos Blast. After touching this save point, I can start over from here if for some reason I totally blow it. I can use those gun defense robots to get past here. The black creatures seem to be guarding this cage. This cage, I don't think it's gonna open like this. Pressing the X button while atop a save point will teleport me to other save points I've touched. I think I can grab onto the underside of this and then flip it by using the X button. I must pick a mission character based on what my objective is. I can always change them later by going to the pause menu. Should I just leave the fire alone? It looks like this appears when I pick up a special weapon. I can use the high-speed light dash by pressing the X button near rings. I need 5 keys to open this door. I think I can use this. I can get on by pressing the X button. The A button is for accelerating, and the control stick lets me steer. Man, it's sure dark down there. I better make sure I don't fall. Assisting the humans will fill the blue gauge at the top of the screen. Evil Axe will fill the red gauge. Once full, I can release my unlimited powers. I wonder if I can merge into the searchlights like I did with the lights from before. A dead end? Can't be. That beam of light connects to someplace below. Maybe I can use my homing attack to get through here. The smaller worms that come from its mouth can home in on me. Holding the R button while moving will let me strafe. Can I use that light that's flowing upward too? Guess I have to go up. That searchlight isn't pointing this way. I have to make the enemy realize that there's something over here. Maybe I can use the light to go up. I can't fall here. I can get up here by using my spin dash. It looks like I can probably jump up there. I can pick up and throw containers or bombs by using the X button. It looks like my only option is to jump into that giant tornado. I can use this to keep going. Guns are useless against those black creatures that are carrying shields. This capsule is a healing bolt. It has the power to heal you. I recognize this. If I press the X button, I can spin along this red slime trail. Only my Chaos Blast is powerful enough to destroy this. Jumping over those whirlwinds is simple. I can use this to get across. It looks like I can grind on that. That looks like a gun cage for capturing Black Doom's soldiers. I can use that for a burst of speed. I can break through a door like this, no problem. There's something underneath the floor here. I wonder if I destroy the ball section first, will that neutralize the robot? This stone lantern looks like it's for lighting a fire. Why is it here? I think I can catch a ride on that bird-like creature and fly on ahead. I need to tame it first, and then press the X button to get on. It looks like I can get up here by jumping back and forth between the walls. I can spin dash on top of this slime, which will let me follow along its path. I think I can grab those bombs from his hand before they explode. I can run short distances when I'm clinging to the wall after performing a triangle jump. Jumping on this panel will launch me up higher. I can probably cross the river by stealing one of the creature's discs. By pressing the X button, I can take over those alien saucers. Those red fruit-like things look poisonous. That creature's skin seems to absorb all forms of attacks. There's gotta be a weak point somewhere. A shooting gallery? It looks like the game starts by hitting that clock. It looks like the coaster can be steered a little while it's moving. I can use that turret. The X button lets me get in and out, and the B button to fire. It looks like hopping through that fire will net me some rings. I can slide along this rope and make it to the other side. I can use this pole to climb down. It looks like the score is based on the type of balloons I shoot down. Red are worth 1 point, yellow are 2 points, and the ones with the doctor's face subtract points. Maybe those alien vacuum guns can be used to suck up the smaller bombs. It looks dangerous to go through here. Using this to fly through the air, I can search for the bombs. Firearms are useless against soldiers carrying shields. This cage is protected by those gun soldiers. Maybe I can get across in a vehicle. I can get through by sliding under here. If I keep my eye on the map, I won't get lost. This machine provides bombs. This section of the wall seems weaker than the others. I bet a bomb will take it down. I can get by using the wind from the fan to lift me up. I can probably use those enemy cannons to fire back at my targets. Inhaling this gas fills me with evil. How are they guarding this door? I can get into this gun vehicle by pressing the X button. What's this? It looks like touching them changes their color, but another set of color panels, but I can't reach them, at least not directly. It looks like I can get to the other side of that block somehow. I'm sensing an intense aura of justice coming from that glowing blue orb. It looks like this is going to teleport me off someplace. I have to make sure I don't fall here. That floor is a trap. Does that mean I need to use the panels? There have got to be more traps beyond here. I can't waste any of my ammo. There has to be a way to get up here. I can get to the top of this room using triangle jump. There's high voltage flowing through this rail. Maybe I could use one of those creatures' discs. It's some sort of key. This switch changes the rail path for the escape pod, it seems. Striking it will change the setting from right to left. That's a gun combat vehicle. It'd be perfect for blasting my way through these guys. Whoa, it's windy. If I don't grab onto something, I'll be blown right off. That rail's got a high voltage current running through it. Don't touch it, it's dangerous. As long as those guys are still around, this door isn't gonna open. This floor, can it be an elevator? The doctor's robots must be blocking it somehow. Is Gunn trying to use those cannons to take out the doctor's airship? I must stay clear of those robots because they release an electrical discharge. Could pressing this switch really affect the pull of gravity in the direction the arrow's pointing? This is one of the Ark's internal transit devices. This armed platform is the gun lift. I can press the X button to get on. I can use the elevator to go up here. The A button will make the lift accelerate, the B button fires, and the X button lets me jump off. Guess I have to go down. these bird-like creatures can fire some kind of worm-like projectile